Hello everyone, Jamarcus here, and I'm here with semifinals of the RQA Beads Edition. So this matchup might look familiar. Was our week one matchup against Slick, who has a Sun team, and we lost. It was a pretty close game though, last time around. I think I played pretty bad though. I think I actually have the matchup in my favor. So it's a rematch here. Um, I got the speed advantage, but of course with the weather, that can go out the window pretty quickly. They definitely have better Terra captains than me, but I think I have a much more balanced team defensively. They're definitely lacking some resists for my team. Their dark resist is Terra Fairy, Arbalava, or Hisui and Lilligant, and then their fairy resist is Petulant and Terra Steel Flygon, and I guess Torkoal. So some pretty rough resists for my top Pokemon, but even like Dragalge offensively, I've realized this game looks fantastic. Their only dragon resist is Screamtail, which does not want to be taking Sludge Bombs. So Dragalge offensively looks great, and I had a defensive Dragalge set at first, but I thought like, why not just click Draco Meteor and kill something? So that's what I ended up bringing, as you'll see. What am I scared of from their team? Prankster Thunderwave I gotta watch out for. That means Scarf Enam's not great. Scarf Enam's also slower than Lilligant and Sun and Booster Speed Moon. Or not Moon, sorry, Wake. So that's a little rough. Although I don't know that I need a Scarf right here this game actually. Defensively, I do not have the best of answers to their team. For Gouging Fire, I've got some options. Rotom can take a hit, Quagsire can take some hits, and even Carvink won't take too much from Earthquake. Depends on if Sun's up and what their item is, though. Walking Wake, I have no answer for. If they're choice locked, it's more manageable. It'll get a kill, but I'll have options. If they click a water move, I can go Trigalgi or Keldeo, and if they click Draco, I can go Enam or one of my steel types. And then Flamethrower, I've got some resists as well. Mousehold shouldn't be too big of a problem. I have 3 resists to normal, and I also have Terra Ghost if I want to go with that route. So I think I definitely have the matchup in my favor. Um, One last thing with Brute Bonnet, I get the Sun Boost from Photosynthesis, so I knew I wanted to bring this Pokemon. I brought it the first time around as my answer to Lilligant Hisui, but I brought a different set this time. I brought Terra Dark, Max Attack, Adamant, just to run through their team with dark moves, because nothing really wants to be taking Crunch and Sucker Punch. I had Black Glasses at first, but I switched to Choppleberry because I want to be able to live a close combat from Lilligant, even though the extra damage from those dark moves would be really nice. So let's take a look at the team I brought. Here's Darkrai, enough speed to outspeed everything. I have Nasty Plot and Protect with leftovers. I really only need Dark Pulse and Sludge Bomb here. Dark Pulse hits everything, and then Sludge Bomb um, helps into the Screamtail do a bit more damage, and also Terra Fairy on Arbalava, and it does good damage into Lilligant too. I have Protect to stall out Sun turns, and I threw on leftovers because I figured maybe I can take some extra hits while stalling out the Sun turns. Here's Enam, just boots attacking set. I'm modest, I'm really slow actually. Just enough speed for Gouging Fire, so I'm slower than Flygon. Although their Flygon probably doesn't run max speed anyways. Probably just enough for Excadrill, which means I'm probably going to be faster with Enam anyways. I have Sub just to help out against Prankster Thunderwave, and also Thunderwave from Screamtail, or Toxic, if they run that for some reason, on Petulant. Just Moonblast, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb hits their team really hard. I'm kind of walled by Terra Steel Flygon. I didn't feel like I had room for Mystical Fire though, so we'll hope we don't see a Terra Steel Flygon. Next up, Brute Bond, max attack adamant, just max HP, a little bit of speed in case our Balava's running a lot of speed to try and outspeed me. I don't know, to be honest. Probably didn't need that. Crunch, Sucker Punch, I don't need coverage. Dark is the only move I need this game. And then I just have Spore and Synthesis as good moves to have in the back. Black Glasses would have been really nice. It means I'm killing Mousehold with Sucker Punch after Terra Dark, but I thought Choppleberry was more important, so I don't get swept by Lilligant. Also, to help me not get swept by Lilligant is Dragalge. If this thing is triple axle, it never kills unless they're a boosting item. And if they're ice spinner, it will not kill. And then obviously their stab moves don't do much to me. Black Sludge with Protect. Again, I have Protect on another Pokemon, as you'll see, just to stall out as many Sun turns as possible. Toxic Spikes, in hindsight, are not great here. They're really nice with these top two Pokemon, and I guess Mousehold and Screamtail, but doesn't really do much to Petrant. I don't think Petrant's showing up, though. They do have Levitate and a Flying type. But in some matchups, they could be helpful, so I figured I'd bring them. I didn't think I needed Flip Turn this game. And then, yeah, just Sludge Bomb Draco does a lot of damage into my opponent's team. Again, I have a little bit of speed on this, just in case our Arboliva's trying to outspeed me. Second to last, we have Quagsire, max HP, max defense, bold. This is just so I can switch into Gouging Fire, so I can switch into like a Dragon Dance Flygon. I have no attacks on this set. I have Stealth Rocks because I really want Stealth Rocks here. I think it's really helpful into Gouging Fire, and just nice to chip down the rest of their team as well. I have Toxic so that I can do something to Gouging Fire, so that I can have something for Arboliva. A big problem with last time we played this team was I brought out Quagsire on their Gouging Fire, took a hit, and then I had to recover, and I couldn't do anything to Arboliva. So this time around, I'll be able to click Toxic on it and actually make some progress, which means that Rotom can be stronger into it. Also, having Toxic and Protect on 3 other Pokemon is really helpful. I've Recover to stay healthy and Encore just so I can do something to like a Gouging Fire setting up. Even if they click Substitute, I should be okay. Same thing with Flygon. I can Encore them and it should be okay. I didn't think I had room for an attacking move. I thought Toxic as my attacking move was more beneficial for my team. And lastly up is Rotom. Just max HP, max defense. Lets me live a +2 attack from Lilligant if they're not a boosting item. Live some hits from Gouging Fire, maybe click Thunder Wave on them. And then just standard moves. Otherwise, not a lot of calcs going into this team. It's mostly max, and then some speed tiers for my faster Pokemon. I'm bringing a pretty slow team, and I'm bringing a team very weak to Mousehold and pretty weak to Walking Wake. So I'm hoping to not see those. Best case, I see Gouging Fire, Screamtail, and the bottom 4, just like they brought last time. I think I'm very much prepared for that team. Thundurus, I wouldn't mind seeing Prankster Thunder Waves. Not a huge problem. My fastest Pokemon's immune to it. Walking Wake would not be good. Petrarunt, not a huge problem. Mousehold, probably the biggest problem for my team, if not Walking Wake. So, let's see what they brought. No Walking Wake, very nice. Mousehold's here though, not good. I don't have a Rocky Helmet Pokemon. I don't have a normal resist. That thing can lead and kill half my team, and the other half of my team doesn't kill it back. So that thing off of lead is a huge problem for me. I can live a hit with Rotom, Quagsire, or Brute Bonnet, but I'm gonna take like 90% and then I don't kill back. Brute Bonnet, Crunch into Sucker Punch would kill, or I could Spore them. But I want to keep Brute Bonnet a little bit healthy so I can live a hit from that Lilligant. So I decide to just lead Darkrai, I believe. It'll outspeed their whole team. It'll do good damage to everything. I would be happy clicking Dark Pulse on 5 of those Pokemon, and if Lilligant leads, I don't think they would be Choice Scarf here, so I could just Sludge Bomb and kill them. So I lead Darkrai. I'm going to click Dark Pulse this turn. I'm not going to click Trick on it. I don't have Trick, but I lost last time because I clicked Trick onto Torkoal, gave it a Specs, and got 1-hit KO by Weather Ball. So I'm just going to click Dark Pulse this time around. It should always be 2-hit KOing this Torkoal with ease. If I get a flinch, fantastic. If I don't, not the end of the world. Body Press doesn't kill me, even if they're max defense. So Dark Pulse comes out, I do a lot of damage, and they get the Yawn off. No flinch, kind of sucks, but can't expect too much. They yawn. I do not want Darkrai going to sleep, so I am going to switch out here. I'm expecting Lilligant to come in to make use of these Sun turns. I go Dragalge here because I think it'll cover if they stay in and try to attack me, and it covers most of their switches too. So I'll come Dragalge, and Lilligant comes in. Unsurprisingly, I thought long and hard about this turn. If I switch out and they click Swords Dance, Rotom would live a hit, but if they're Life Orb, it would not, and I would lose a lot of Pokemon. If I can get it down to -2 defense, I would be able to kill with Brute Bonnet Sucker Punch. If I stay in, Triple Axle does not kill me unless they're Life Orb, and if they're Ice Spinner, even Life Orb would not kill me. So I end up deciding to stay in. If I lose Dragalge here, it kind of sucks because Draco is a really free click this game, although I'm expecting Terra Steel Flygon. Clicking Draco would be really nice. I just click Sludge Bomb here, it hits everything. They do Ice Spinner, it doesn't do any damage, and I kill with Sludge Bomb. There's the biggest problem out of the way, well, second biggest problem. Mousehold is still there. Means Tropical Berry never got used on Brute Bonnet, so it wasn't overly helpful, but I think having it in the back was helpful anyways. So out comes Flygon. If I lose Dragalge here, that's fine. I didn't want them clicking Dragon Dance, so I'm just going to click Draco here. If they aren't Terra Steel, they take a lot of damage. They just die, actually. If they're Terra Steel, they take 50%. If they're Spadef or AV, not the case. But I'm just going to click Draco here. If I lose Dragalge, that's fine. I don't think they're going to click Earthquake here. I have two great immunes. I have a resist. Earthquake doesn't really accomplish much here. So I stay in. We do see the Terra Steel, and the Terra Blast, which fails to kill me, and a Draco, which is 34%. It tells me they're either max Spadef or AV offensive. I'm expecting AV though, because I think they want enough speed to be outspeeding Excadrill. So I still think Dragalge is useful here. I am going to click Protect now that I know they're AV, or at least I think they're AV. So Protect doesn't lose me anything. I get some Black Sludge recovery, and I stall out a Sun turn. So I get some more recovery. It is revealed that Torkoal is Heat Rock. Not quite in range of the of rocks if I get them up yet though. I bring out Rotom. I figured Flygon can't do anything to me. They might click Earthquake this turn, but Dragalge can't really touch Flygon, so I kind of need to switch. So out comes Rotom. They U-turn, unsurprisingly, but they bring in Gouging Fire. I know this thing cannot kill me, unless they're Banded Outrage, and if they are, then Enam comes in for free, albeit it is walled by Flygon. So I just want to click Thunder Wave here. If they click Sub, I figure I'm fine. I still have Encore Quag in the back. So if they happen to not have Sub, I'll click Thunder Wave. They Scale Shot. They do a lot of damage. And do I land my Thunder Wave? I do. If I miss that Thunder Wave, not the end of the world. I have Sucker Punch and they're lowering their defense, and I also have Encore. So I go into Quagsire here as they get fully paralyzed. Had they attacked there, I could just recover. It's fine. Nothing really threatens me out, to be honest. Quagsire looks fantastic this game, although it can't touch Flygon. They switch out as I get my Stealth Rocks. I think that was a good play. Stealth Rocks are still really nice here. I need to get a Toxic on this Mousehold though. They cannot kill me. If I miss Toxic, I think I just lose the game. Unless I can somehow Sucker Punch and they don't get a Tidy Up. And then 2 Sucker Punches would kill. So I'm going to click Toxic. They Tidy Up, not too surprising. And I land my Toxic. We're fine. I got Protect on 3 Pokemon. Unless this thing is Rest, we should be good. A Bullet Seed, which is not great for me. They're Technician, of course. I'm Citrus Berry, so they need 5 hits to kill, and it's also a roll. There's 3, and they only get 3. I get my rocks back up. Very nice. Rocks are nice for gouging fire. I'm thinking maybe they're loaded dice because they have scale shot. If Thunder Resistant Boots having that damage is nice too, and getting Torkoal in range of like Rotom Volt Switch, I guess. I don't know. It's probably in range of anything already. I get my rocks back up, and I just stay in. Nothing wants to take this. Nothing actually lives this. so I just sack Quagsire. Gouging Fire is paralyzed now, so I'm not as worried about it. So I'm happy to see Quagsire go. Or not happy to see, but I'm okay with seeing Quagsire go. I bring in Durgality just to start clicking Protect. I'm going to keep clicking Protect. I just needed one round of toxic damage to get it in range of Sucker Punch, but if I can get 3 Protects in a row and this thing dies, I will take it. I get the second Protect, and I'm going to go for the third one. But they click Tidy Up, which albeit gets rid of the rocks, which is good for them. But now my Dragalge is alive and I can get off another Draco Meteor, which gets Flygon in range of like 2 Enamorous Moonblasts or something like that. I am modest, so I'll be doing a lot of damage. I'm looking at their team and thinking they struggle to kill me. It's really just Flygon. They go Thunderous, which was very surprising for me, because I thought this thing can't kill me. It does, okay, Thunderbolt. Maybe like if there are no item acrobatics. They have like Sludge Wave, Grass Knot, Focus Blast. This thing can't kill me. I looked through their coverage, and I really believe that it can't kill me, but they have Psychic. I guess I missed that. Not that bad of a loss, to be honest. I go into Brute on it. Once I Terra Dark, they can't really damage me with anything. Unless they click Focus Blast, which I live, because I know they're not Specs, or they couldn't click Specs Focus Blast this turn, and Crunch into Sucker Punch would kill them. They sack Torkoal, not too surprising. I get my attack boost. They go Flygon. I switch here. Sucker Punch kills, but I thought maybe their first impression or their U-turn. Um, I have a perfectly healthy Rotom, which kills this, or not, or it kills it and it lives hits. Even like a Stone Edge, I don't think would kill me from this range, depending on their spread. So I just go Rotom. They U-turn, which is fine. They go back to Thundurus, and they just decide to kill me with Psychic, except they don't kill me, and Overheat does a whole bunch of damage, putting them in range of everything else on my team. That's really nice. The Thunderbolt to kill me, and from this point in the game, Darkrai just wins, right? Flygon gets 2-hit KO'd. Gouging Fire is a roll to kill. A roll to get 2-hit KO'd, sorry. And then this thing can't Prankster Thunder Wave me because I have, or I'm a Dark type, and that's immune to Prankster. So there's one kill for Darkrai. Here comes Flygon. They first impression. I get the Dark Pulse, do 34%. They switch to Gouging Fire, so they want to preserve that first impression. Dark Pulse, not quite getting the 2-hit KO. But then I click Protect. As the Heat Crash, just get a bit more leftovers to tell out that last Sun turn. I Dark Pulse again. As they Scale Shot, they miss. That sucks for them, but also the game is over by this point. I have a max HP Brute on it that they cannot kill. In hindsight, I probably should have had enough speed on Brute on it to be faster than Gouging Fire after it's paralyzed. I think it depends on the spread they are for that to be the case. But I have a full HP Enamorous and a full HP Brute Bonnet, which should be comfortably winning this game, even if they don't miss that. Dark Pulse kills them, and I do have Protect in the back for the first impression here, which would have been a roll to kill here. My opponent told me I had good prep with Protect and Darkrai for first impression. I didn't intend for that to be the case. I kind of just had it there for more leftovers recovery and to stall out Sun turns. But that's semifinals. We get our revenge on Slick, and we're making it to finals. I know my matchup already, so I'm prepping for that game now. You should be seeing that game by probably Friday this week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.